Hello and welcome back to the most beautiful, voluptuous, potato-filled bacon strip. What are we looking at there?
My guess would be this is ground meat.
Ground meat with a health bar. And at the bottom there we have cabbage.
Cabbage? Something.
Cabbage. Cabbage. Now I can really see the details of the artwork we talked about being a little bit off in the flash compartment.
Yes.
But that's okay. You usually play this not like this. A little bit more.
Yes.
Even the prisoner is like off-centered for the...
Yeah. Well, that's
or the workman. Workman.
But yeah.
They don't call it workman, do they?
For example, if you look at the line around the shower head design, so like the outline, it looks a bit wobbly.
Yeah. And then look at the pixels to the right. Look at the transparent pixels right to the right of the shower head. It is quite aesthetically messy.
It looks better zoomed out.
Exactly, because then you don't get to see the details.
So
it's kind of
last time we built this. All this.
That is all.
Like,
let's take a break, Spider.
We started last video with this just being land. Now it's prison for 8 people.
Yeah, it was super impressive to see how fast Spider worked and made the prison. And a picture.
Yes.
Oh, what a lovely looking warden. He looks like Dr. Wright from SimCity. He's got that little crazy curly hair, but he's got green hair though. But other than that, the same.
So, at this point we could build another block. Because we have 50,000.
Another block?
Yes.
A whole new block? So so you rather do that than build a bigger one big block. And maybe that's just more messy to do. Like having to extend everything inside.
Yeah, so like we could, for example, build it right here.
We can share the yard in the middle of the two blocks.
Exactly. So, like, we could also have, like, I don't know, that. There.
It's done. Perfect.
And, yeah.
We'll call this the idea prison.
And, but now we'll have to probably lock that door shut as soon as they actually get to building. There. There is a guard out here. But, yeah. He'll just be trapped for a second. But basically, they'll be dismantling this fence, and I don't want to risk any prisoners going out there right now.
Ah, yes, that could be a potential risk.
Exactly.
Factor for a prison.
I'm just wandering off. I don't want to risk it.
Yeah. Oh, look at them. The worms building.
Yes. In general, I always think it's fun to watch them build stuff. And in the meantime, to keep the guards busy, I guess, we can search the entire prison.
Search it for drugs. Shakedown.
Well, drugs, tunnels, shanks.
Contraband. What is the definition of what is contraband? Anything like
stuff they're
illegal?
not supposed to have.
Yeah, that's contraband, right? Yeah.
Oh, right. I forgot something important, which is to add drains.
Ah.
Because currently, if they shower, it just goes onto the concrete floor.
Ah, I see.
And kind of floods the corridor.
Eventually, they will drown.
Possibly.
That would be fun. I showered myself to death. I had no way for water to leave the room.
They can also break the drains, which is why I'm putting one at the cell door, not just under the shower. So, yeah. And time to add a door around here. So, that's going to be another large jail door. Fine, I'll line it up with the other one.
Is there a point in which you play new prisons, which is like the hardest or the biggest barrier for you to like continue playing. There's something that happens, it's like, oh, it just makes you feel, and then you're like trying to get through it. Is there something specific?
What do you mean? Like when you start a new one?
Like, is there a mechanic that arrives at one point in time that you just feel like is a chore?
Ah, okay.
That just annoys you for playing, and that's like the time you would most likely quit, or like, when that happens, you know?
When stuff just isn't working right. So it's a very intricate ecosystem, basically. And if stuff isn't working, then a lot of the time it's really not working.
Okay. So let's say you make a change to something, and then that kind of just
like
domino effects.
I mean, it could even be that you build the entire prison block and it's just non-functional the way you built it.
Yeah.
And
I like that door. That door is nice.
Wasted a bunch of money. Okay, we need to lock this again. I was hoping they'd have the time to build that wall, but nope, not yet.
Slow workers.
Yeah.
We bought them cheap though. Yeah. It's very fun to see how fast and slow things can do with construction. Usually if there's like a building, an apartment site, a new one, it takes a lot of time to get done. But I remember seeing in my town, they were going to rebuild like the main shopping mall, like the main attraction of the city, right? That was impressive how fast everything changed in such a short amount of time. That was just when you can see the priority, like such a gigantic project, but it just gets done just in some months.
Yeah.
So every time I went to town again, there was something new that would just impress me every time.
Yeah, I've also seen some construction projects that's just work so fast somehow.
Somehow, yeah, they actually need to do the work and get paid for it.
Oh. I hovered over someone and it centered the camera on them. Alright, so, what do we want to add next?
So all these different grants.
So, yeah, we can build a bunch of different things. We can do farming.
Restaurant service scheme.
Yes. I haven't done that yet. That's like a new thing.
Pizzas.
Lowering the reoffending rate, but for that, like, we haven't actually had anyone leave the prison yet. So
yeah. Doesn't make sense to
we'll
start
get to
doing
that. Visitation rights, we can do that one.
Yeah, that's fun. Extra stuff.
Prison maintenance, we can do that one. Okay. So, for prison maintenance, we still need to unlock groundskeeping. And we need to hire another... Oh, we need to hire 2 janitors. There. And... groundskeeping. There it is. And then we need to hire a gardener.
A groundskeeper and a janitor. As a groundskeeper,
the groundskeeper is just the outside area. Janitors for the inside area.
So janitors, they're the same thing, but outside and inside, basically.
Exactly.
Okay.
So one's basically gardener.
Okay, yeah. I always remember groundskeeper Willie from Simpsons.
Yeah.
I used to watch so much Simpsons back in the day, and just like after they're stopping to watch TV, then like Simpsons was never like on any sort of internet media usually. Have you watched it a lot, or did used to watch
I used to watch it.
Yeah.
It's been quite some time at this point, though.
Same.
So they are going to get a separate yard that they get access to. So basically, they'll just be walked through this yard, but that won't be the main yard that they use. So the prisoners living here
have to go through it.
Gonna use that yard. They'll just be transported through.
Clever, I guess.
So
use of
I
the
guess.
area. Yeah, don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, we'll see.
It seems like whenever things look like it's 2 in 1, it seems like a good idea, but.
Okay. And time to do some planning. So we are also going to add an infirmary in this area.
Oh, what's this? Does infirmary mean again?
Like the hospital, but not an actual hospital. So the area where, in this case, they will have doctors, and it'll be the area where they treat wounded people.
The subpar hospital.
Yeah, I mean,
It's more like an army thing than infirmaries. Like they have areas.
Yeah, it's like
and camps.
Yeah, it's not like a proper hospital. It's just a patching people up.
Exactly. Like I never heard about a camp for troops that had a hospital camp. It's always an infirmary.
Yeah, but I think it's called something else when it's military.
I thought infirmary was military word for it.
I think it's like field hospital or something. I don't know.
Field hospital. You're so smart. You know so much, Spider.
I don't know if that's actually true, though.
Yeah, but you know way more than me, because I just believe everything you say.
Yes, that way you can just blame me if something's incorrect.
No, but you do know a lot of stuff. Take credit. I'll punch you.
I watch too many documentaries.
Oh, you do. What's the last documentary you watched?
It was about security system stuff.
Perfect.
So not in terms of prisons, but in terms of like, what like devices to use to secure your car, to have it not get stolen, that sort of stuff. It was actually quite interesting.
We could make some extra money if we added a death row to the prison.
Yes.
Yes, that's what our warden said.
Yep.
Then let's make a death row.
I mean, we can.
You think? Yeah.
So we'll need to put a lawyer in this office. After actually putting stuff in this office.
I'm always so surprised when watching like annual documentaries, like how are we getting so much good footage of them doing their natural animal things? Like how are we getting all these cameras able to just not them still being able to be animals and we're humans around them?
As far as I know, hidden cameras.
Just yeah, but that's so good quality as well.
Yeah.
So much stuff.
I mean, it's
so impressive.
Made by people who have money, so.
Yeah. Still impressive.
Okay. So this is going to be for our death row.
Oh,
since
that's
we have now decided that we are going to have death row.
That's a big death row. That's a lot of dead people coming in.
Well, it's not just going to be the dead people. It's like they need cells. They need parole officers. They need a bunch of stuff.
So they have their entire separate section.
Yeah, they're basically kept separate.
Okay. I would think like death row people would like maybe just have cells until they elevate to their new position at work, which is going to die.
Yeah, as far as I know, they are generally kept separate in actual prisons too.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, it's going to be a very different mindset.
Yeah, true.
You're basically waiting for the timer to run out.
Great. This is depressing.
Yeah. So, I'd assume there's
animals are fun.
Some reason along those lines as to why stuff is different for them. So, animals are fun.
Yeah, exactly. It's nice to just like crowbar the tangent in there.
Mm-hmm. Gotta get a big crowbar for that tangent.
Yeah, that's like the main protagonist crowbar right there. Nah, I mean,
Not quite.
I don't know what the last documentary. I think it was some sort of animal thing that just came up on Netflix. I mean, they just automatically sell, and then 50% of them we have Morgan Freeman doing the voiceover, and the other 50% is David Attenborough. So you're always covered.
Really? Okay.
Well, isn't it? I mean, it's a joke, of course, but you know, Morgan Freeman and David Attenborough, they will be on like the high production list of documentaries for World.
Me,
and
I didn't really know Morgan Freeman did voiceover for documentaries, and I learned about David Attenborough quite recently. Because
you know what I said earlier about you knowing a lot of stuff?
I used to watch documentaries in German.
Oh, I don't care.
There's no German version of David Attenborough.
Well, there should be. Everybody should have a David Attenborough.
Just in their home.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I might have cancelled that build, which is a bit of a problem. I wanted to dismantle this fence because I think it's quite inconvenient. So, after they've dismantled that, which will hopefully not take too long, they'll get distracted storing everything again. Don't mind that.
I won't mind it.
And I do hope it doesn't, unbuild it. Okay, there. So they've dismantled that. So I can fix this again.
Okay.
Because I want a proper wall here, not a fence. To avoid having the same issue we did over here, where they didn't take down the fence to build the other stuff. Alright, so, in the meantime, I'll work on this area. We do currently have the money, so...
When you're playing this, do you feel fatigue after a while because there's so much things to think about? Or is it just flow, you're just you're rocking it?
Well, I mean, you have to focus, of course.
Yeah.
That's not, that bad. Time to add in the toilets.
I tend to have this issue when I play well, it's part of the way I also just grew up playing them, or have grown up playing them, but real-time strategies, just for example, when we played Spellforce.
Yeah.
Even though I didn't know what to do, I tried to do everything very fast.
Yeah.
Because whenever there's things going that is real time, and time is ticking, and you know the other part somewhere else is getting stronger, I have this stress built up, which is fun in some ways, but also that's why I've been when I've been playing with Warcraft on stream and stuff, I can't read the chat, and I just go into I just go so hard on the game. So it also is tiring, but I just can't let go. I just can't let I'm just gonna chill. I'm just gonna wait a little bit and play inefficiently. It doesn't work for me.
Yeah, it makes sense. There. So this is going to be some sort of community room thing for them.
But it still have cells in the middle there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is going to be their living room type thing.
Oh, living room. Nice. More televisions.
Probably. A couch. It could be that the room requirements are different, though, so it might end up being a yard. We shall see.
So there is no... You don't, mark the room as a living room?
The word isn't living room.
No.
Where is it?
Common room? Is that it?
Yeah, common room is...
It's up and left.
Oh, there. Yes. Which doesn't have a requirement. Perfect. There.
House of Commons.
But yeah, I always have issues finding the different rooms. If you know the room name, you can type it in the search bar.
Okay, yeah. But there's a lot of things on the sidebar there. I don't know exactly where we'll put our cameras and faces, but if we're in front of the whole room bar or objects bar to the left, there are a lot of things there.
Yes.
Maybe it's better we should cover it up so people don't see the immense amount of stuff.
Maybe.
Sometimes things are better left unshown. No, that's not what you say.
It makes sense.
Better left. Okay, thank you.
Unseen.
I'll stop. Yeah, unseen, unknown. It's just like that's something went wrong with the phrasing there.
Okay.
But yeah.
So probably
ignorance is bliss. There it is.
Change some of this design to have this be a hallway. There, we can make it even.
Symmetrical winning.
And there. Because that way we can fit a door right there.
I heard an alarm beep. Was that
yeah,
okay?
That's the schedule. So
Schedule.
you can change their schedules. You can choose how many times a day they eat and stuff like that. So write something. All right, let's.
We had something broke in the room down there. Overdosed.
Okay.
Maybe you broke the room down there. Getting stressed out.
Not be able to hire health. Because we haven't researched it.
Uh-oh. He'll be overdosed for a little bit. But yeah, you messed up the room at the bottom right.
Oh yeah, true. Good call. I'll just fix. Yeah, he died. Oh well.
Oh.
Removed died.
Oopsies.
Removed was removed.
He was removed in the end. Oh, oopsies. Oh, that's sad.
It happens.
That's the motto of my hospital as well. Shit happens.
Yeah, I mean, you're not gonna get stuff perfect generally, unless you play the game more than I do.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll just have double doors there. And then one's gonna be the infirmary. Gonna be that one. And the other one's gonna be the canteen. This one. Okay. And I'll just give them a normal door for the common room. And time to add in all the jail doors. There. So I'm trying to finish this block before we do too much else.
Okay, yeah. And Death Row is kind of like, we'll be doing that later, or as things...
Yes. Yes, one block at a time, because otherwise we might run out of money. So.
True. And then we have to do more of the grants.
Lock that door open.
There it is. Now we can see it.
We still need to hire a gardener. There we go.
And then hire the help when it's done.
Yes.
How much is like 5 hours? Oh, I can see the hours over there. Nice. I just saw I just spotted the clock.
Yeah, so 4 hours to go. Okay.
We need to get that warden moving around on.
Add those walls
in his room.
I like the squeaking sound it makes.
Yeah. It's just a big, like, you know, like some of the walls have some sort of padding in between to isolate noise. We have squeaky ducks, rubber duckies in between the walls. So when people bump into the wall, you hear... I mean,
that would be a feature. Rubber ducky walls.
I learned about some... I don't know if I saw this on TikTok or whatever, but people are starting to design. Maybe it's like more higher end designing apartments on like on complexes, but they basically started to, if it's wooden or if it's not like concrete specifically, but they had started to build the I don't even know the name of them, but basically imagine that they zigzag the planks kind of in the middle in the wall to make the cushioning of the noise even more, like less, if you would hit the wall somehow. Okay. If everything is on this like hitting each other, right, then it will of course reverberate like a big block, but they started zigzagging the I fucking don't remember the word of it. Like not like a pillar, but a foundation thing in the wall. Whatever it's called. Basically was cool. And if I remember any English words, it would be a great thing to talk about, but
yeah, maybe eventually you'll remember words.
Basically just some newer, not necessarily new technology, but a simple change in the inner workings of walls that just requires a bit more attention, but make everything much more isolated for sound.
Sounds nice. So we'll move some of those lights to be inside the cells and inside the common room. Because imagine being locked up and not even having a light.
Yeah. That'll make you go insane a little
bit. I think they also do stuff like not turning the lights off ever. In actual prisons. So just driving people insane by just not allowing them to sleep, basically, by just always having all the lights on. So
that'd be weird. If you're tired enough, you would just fall asleep even with lights on. Unless there's something wrong with you, like brain.
Yeah. But it's still not going to be as nice.
No, of course. There's not a lot of flowers. Oh, here we go. New prisoners in the new cells.
There. And that guy doesn't have a cell yet.
Ah.
And needs solitary.
Alright, we didn't build new solitaries.
They haven't added the doors yet.
What's going on here?
They're working on it. We still need the doors. So basically they found stuff on that guy. So he's being sent straight to solitary instead of being sent to a new cell.
Hmm.
And there's the doors coming in. So there. Now you should be escorted to that cell specifically.
What's the rundown of our money? I see that our money is like 1,200 as a cash flow.
Yes.
What is the rundown of this one?
Wages and like grants you get for having prisoners and stuff like that. Yeah.
Takes you without incidents.
Yes. It's been a while since that one prisoner died. Whoopsies.
At least it was OD, his own doing, not a guard that punched him to death.
I mean, yeah.
That would look worse.
It would. So we wanted to hire a lawyer, but we haven't researched that yet. Legal. There we go. And security.
Did we buy the new nurse after we got the research now? It's researched.
No,
or a health.
We don't have one
health
yet.
lady.
Doctor.
Doctor. The doctor is in.
Yes. That she is.
That's a big sweeping mission there, Ted.
Yeah, he's tired. I wonder why.
Yeah.
Alright, let's assign them as the rooms they're going to be. So this is going to be the infirmary. And... oh, right, we've got more lights in the way. Always. And this room down here is going to be another canteen. in general, you don't really want canteens to get too big, because, yeah, prisoners just... The more of them you have in one area, the trickier it's gonna be.
Could be start riots and such?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
They can basically take over your prison.
Ah.
So,
if that happens, you don't have a good save. Can you? How do you get your prison back to normal?
You can try and like reclaim it, but yeah, you could just fail and need to start over.
Oh, I see. So that's potentially like an end scenario thing.
Yeah.
Wow.
They also have losing scenarios specifically. So, like, for example, if you have, I think, too many deaths or escapes in a short amount of time, you can just get a game over from that. But you can switch those on and off if you want to.
Alright. Yeah, because it would be annoying if you're just like, if your aim is to do just like a casual sandboxy style, and then you just take your mind off one thing and suddenly like, well, that's that one, then it's over.
So, I'm just moving stuff around. Because I am very decisive.
I like the decisive moving around stuff.
There. Oh, forgot one bench. There it is. So now they have one small table, one big table. And let's put something in that common room.
Oh, that's a big...
crammed.
It's quite big foosball table.
They'll manage somehow.
And they can only play on the other side. I don't like it.
They'll manage somehow.
Somehow they'll get to the other side there.
Yep.
Another perk of the prison. The TVs never work. You can't play against each other in foosball. It's just like there's so many things almost working, but you know, just an illusion of fun. No, okay, they play.
They get a phone.
They played for a second. It looked like
get an arcade machine and a radio. And maybe they even get a couch.
Wow. Spiders being generous.
There. They can watch the door.
They can watch who's coming in.
And the teeny tiny TV. There. And he's still stuck on that door. Poor guy.
The forever mission.
Yes. Just escaping through the gaps in the wall.
Yeah, that's true. They weren't done yet.
So we'll just lock that door open for now and lock this door open for now.
We don't have an automatic or like a security room yet.
No, not yet.
No.
But we have approved legal defense, which means that we can hire a lawyer.
Lawyer, there you go.
Who is going to be able to research death row.
Oh, we had to research it.
Yes.
I was
took a bunch of money.
Oh wow, that was a bunch of money. I thought just because the ward was complaining about the we should have that it would be a thing that we already could do. But we could do, but yeah, to research.
Yeah, they need to research the legal aspects of it. So I don't know if all of the different research topics take money too, but some of them, yeah, it's quite a significant cut if you don't expect it. So let's turn this into another yard and put stuff in it.
Oh, my favorite.
So, yes, I like stuff. There, we can add those stair thingies. People like the stair thingies. They can sit on the stair thingies.
Yes. Like, outdoors, sit on and look at people do sports stair thingies.
And they can... climbing thing. And... I think it's good enough for now. Okay.
Truly one of our technological marvels of as humans, which we can have both stairs and sitting at the same sort of thing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so functional and so like everyday, you know?
It's magical.
It is magical. I mean, if we had less magical phones, that would still be pretty nice. But now we're a bit spoiled, I would say.
That's going to be parole room. That's going to be parole room and...
Nowadays, everything is just AI.
There. Parole. Size fits. And... this could just be like a holding area for the parole area. And... well, actually... no, it's just going to be a corridor. So, they do need a parole area for the death row prisoners.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right. I forgot to add the drains again.
Oh, that's a lot of water.
Yep.
At least everybody showers at the same time. Everybody showers at the same time.
Yes. Yes, they do. And I also want to add them here. Just as extra spill protection.
Yes.
To have them not flood the entire hallway. I don't think it actually causes any issues, just... it's nice to not have them flood everything.
That would be a fun way to get a game over. Like, prisoners escaped from the flood. They rode the wave out of prison.
It sure would be interesting if that works.
Yeah, that sounds like a Dwarf Fortress kind of thing.
There. So that's the parole area. And back here is... oh, we don't have the money.
Money stopped.
Yes.
We need grants.
Yes.
Or just money.
Yeah, so we need a visitation room, at least 3 visitor tables, pool table, 5 phone booths. Yeah, we don't have money for that right now.
No.
Grants. Oh, we got another overdose.
We have a doctor now.
So, let's see. That's raising capacity to 50, which is quite a bit. Laundry, security. I mean, I don't know how bad our reoffending rate is going to be right now. So, for now, we don't really have an obvious choice. Staff well-being? Build staff room.
The staff room.
Oh. Okay. Whoopsies.
What's going on here?
The prisoner died of an overdose.
Oh, the doctor wasn't enough, or was it 2 overdoses?
I think it just didn't get to them in time. So, staff room. So it needs a wide sofa, wooden stool, drink machine. Alright. So this is just going to be a staff room.
Yeah, there you go.
Instead of storage.
I guess storage is just mostly just to clean up other rooms.
Yeah. Just to find a place to store all the random stuff.
Yeah.
So they can have an arcade machine. They are going to have some sofas. I'll just not worry about what's going on in the background. Prisoners are probably doing things.
Probably fine. Grant completion. There. You did it.
Nice.
10,000 monies.
So, parole room. For that, we are going to add visitors tables. there. And some doors. If we're feeling fancy. I'll do staff doors. And then a door for security up here. And this one is visitation, visitors tables. Okay. Pool table. 5 phone booths. Okay. So we'll add more phone booths. Out in the yard, because there's room. That way they can call people with a bunch of background noise.
The CEO reform programs are key to prisoners successfully reintegrating into society. Some offenders will start successful new lives while others fall back into old ones and reoffend. Reformed prisoners will now bring an additional cash reward, but some prisoners who reoffend could return to your prison. Not only will you incur a fine for their failed rehabilitation, but they may also have picked up additional bad habits while on the outside. That was cool, like a sudden new dialogue option. That didn't happen before now. I guess that was more normal if you do the campaign approach.
Yeah, exactly. So, we'll also add a visitation room. So we can have it along this wall. And I'll make it interesting. So,
okay.
Basically, something I like to do is there, visitor, 3 visitor tables. Okay, we've got 4, so we're in the clear.
Clear.
And concrete wall here. Concrete wall there. Except for where the lights are. Okay. And we'll add a visitor door out here.
Ah.
And they'll just be completely separate.
Yeah, exactly. They don't even need to be checked, they can just visit.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a very high security prison that we're building right now, so.
No guards are even checking the visitors.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to build it fairly basic, so.
But yeah, that makes sense. You're gaming. You're not necessarily trying to recreate reality here.
Yeah. And I'm also trying to have fun.
Which is an important part of gaming.
And they want a pool table. Do they care if that pool table's outside? No, they don't care. There you go.
You can use the wind as an extra element to play pool.
And visitation is going to go right here.
And there we are. Visit. Oh, they're ready to visit.
Yep.
That went fast.
Yep.
That's
they were
cool.
just waiting.
Yeah, it's like a roller coaster ride, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, finally we can visit the weird prisoners.
Okay, so we have 9,000 for now. Is there anything? Security chief, 10 guards, unlock patrols.
There's also green energy goals. What's that?
That's for using stuff like, you know, solar panels, wind turbines.
Okay, so that just creates better. What does that create for if you do the green energy goals? Less power?
Yeah, well, power via sustainable sources.
So does it get you better, like, reputation? Is that a thing in this game?
It's cheaper and you can export energy.
Okay, so it's just like, it's an income source eventually.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So these are going to be some cells for our death row prisoners. we'll have it be something like this. That way we can put a room over here. And be annoyed by the light placement.
Yeah, that's very annoying. I've been seeing that, like, there should be a way to just not have that automatically put
there
in
is
there.
a way to do it. I just keep forgetting
Oh,
to...
okay.
I think it's in there. Auto lights off.
Ah, auto lights. There you
Yeah.
go. Yeah, that sounds much more smart too. It's been annoying you for a while.
Yeah, I just forget to switch it off. It happens.
It's fine.
So, they get fancy doors. I don't know if this room is going to be big enough to be the execution chamber. But I will find out. It seems like it is going to be big enough. Okay. Yeah, it fits.
That fits well.
And we'll just have some chairs on both sides to...
And also a door to the visiting people. No.
Well, they'll just have to go through the entire prison.
Everybody come visit the execution room. Tickets are on sale today.
There. Just gonna be a normal door, I guess. Or, well, staff door. Shouldn't be too easy to get in there. And this is going to be a holding cell eventually. But we, once again, ran out of money.
Are out of money, the Greens. Yeah, that warden room was, or like that death row thing was much bigger than I thought it would ever be. I thought genuinely we would just like do we should just add it, just like we added the zones, and that was it, you know. And this was actually like more or equally complex to the other one.
Yeah, it's definitely its own separate thing that takes some time to do.
And I pressured you into it.
Well, I mean, the warden pressured us into it. He keeps on
True.
going, hey, this would be a good idea.
Hey, money. I love it. I need to pace around my room a little bit more.
I mean, he does.
He's a good pacer.
He's at practice. Okay, and we're going to add
The toilets need pee in them.
Obviously, that's what the sign says, yes. They get radios. They get white benches. Nah, they get gym mats.
Yeah, they can lift the gym mats instead.
They get what else? There's so many options.
Yeah.
Boombox. Yeah, they added so much stuff recently, so. They get phone booths. They get beds. Once we have the money.
Sure. Yeah. Oh man. I'm running out of that money. Problem.
Sell that light, sell that light, sell that light. Sell that light.
Yeah, they're just in storage.
Sell the bunk bed. Sell
Is that
door.
power consumption high or is it extra?
It's
like the redness.
high.
Okay, so if it's lower, it's better.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we'll probably need extra power for the chair. So we trapped the workman in there. Whoopsies.
Yeah, he seems.
About
We did the Sims trick.
dismantle this wall.
Where we just basically made him live the rest of his life in there.
Yeah. He'll be
But I
fine.
guess they couldn't die by that means in this game.
Well, the staff technically maybe could die. It depends on which settings you choose.
Oh, okay. If they have a food gauge, for example, maybe.
money just disappeared somewhere.
Oh, what happened? Prisoner reoffending fine. Oh no.
Ah, okay.
5,000.
Yeah, I guess that's where the money went.
So that's when we let people go outside and do stuff, and then they reoffend. So that's our.
I think we
then
just
we've
got
been
a
a
new
bad
prisoner.
prison.
So we did just take in a new prisoner. Rooms. That's going to be a cell. There and there. And it is now a separate area. So fine, we don't have deployment. We are going to research deployment. Oh, fine. We need a security officer for that.
And then we still need money.
Yeah.
Oofsy boofsy.
Yeah. It'll be fine. So those are just going to be the cells for the death row prisoners. And we'll just have to make sure they don't get occupied by other people.
Oh yeah, simple because it's still a cell.
So, yeah, eventually we'll have money again. Anyway. Maybe next time we'll manage to get this area functional.
Yeah, maybe we can even just like, if we do another one, we could just get some more money before we keep it going.
Yeah.
We are running seriously low on cash.
Yeah, we're in debt.
Yeah, that's the minus. That is low.
I'd say that's pretty low on cash.
Yeah, that's, if my bank was like that, I would say like, it's starting to get a little bit low. At least my bank would call and say that. Like, yeah, you know, it's so you cannot pay your bills, buddy.
Yeah.
All right. No, let's call for now then, and let's wait for the money.
Well, we'll have money again eventually. Either way.
Exactly. We can do a long outro, and then still we'll have money.
I think we can also get a loan, but...
Oh, but it's dangerous. I never liked the ideas of loans.
Exactly. Finance... Well, we haven't researched it, I guess. Valuation... Oh, you can sell shares. So there is that option.
So many complicated features.
Yeah. And then you can sell them. Well, we can buy them back later, and it's a whole thing. So there are ways to get money, but we are just running out of time for this episode, so that's it. Anyway.
Thank you for being an architect today, Spider. Still cool.
I made a bit of a mess, but
no, but it's so cool to see the skills being shown, put into a functioning prison in a way.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, like, for example, they're still using both yards, and they're just all running around wherever they want to. So you can, like, change stuff like that. You can make different sectors for different security levels. So plan is to have this area be death row prisoners only.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's going to be stuff like that. Yeah, it'll be interesting.
All right. We'll see how it goes. Anyways, thanks for people watching. Don't forget to press, if you'd like to, press buttons and leave a comment. Do that. Increase engagement. We all appreciate that. Cool.
Yes, feed the algorithm.
Feed the algo crocodile. If you think the algorithm was some sort of beast, what would it be? An imp?
I think a bridge troll.
A bridge troll. It seems like, I feel like the algorithm is very like hectic. A little bit more like a bridge troll would be so chill. He's menacing, but he holds a fee of commons, I guess.
Yeah.
True.
Exactly. And not letting, well, people, videos pass based on
yeah, that's true.
Kind of random, well, stuff. Yeah. Anyway.
I guess in that regard, the bridge troll works out. He decides who passes.
Yes.
Do you have Fortnite in your video? Do you have this thumbnail? Pass.